Oh, hello, Angel.
Good evening, Mrs. Quartermain. Wonderful. It's wonderful to see you. Can I help you?
Yes, this evening I would just like a little table for one, please.
Oh, all right. Tell you what, give me a few minutes. I'll have one for you.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Thank you. Well, Tiffany.
Well, hi, Lucy.
Hello.
Hi. You all alone?
Looks like you are, too.
Oh, no, darling. Sean and I just had a wonderful dinner, and he's just getting a car.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking that maybe you and I could have a little drink if you were alone.
Oh, how sweet. But I have to stop by the studio, and then Sean and I are having a nice little evening now. Maybe another time. Where's Alan?
He's away on business for EOQ.
Oh.
I just needed to get out and see where the action was.
Well, you probably will in that trash. You know, your aunt is here.
What she means to say, Tiffany, is to get out and find some people that might talk to her, because really nobody will give her the time of day at the Quartermain mansion.
You're so charming.
Thank you.
He has just the most wonderful fantasy life, doesn't he? Tiffany, I do hope we can get together for a little drink maybe later.
Oh, I would love to have drinks with both of you sometime. Excuse me. Good night.
Toodaloo.
Of course.
Hi.
Excuse me. Could I have a mineral water, please?
Oh, have a vodka soda, will you?
Mineral water, please.
So, where's Alan? Away on business?
You should know.
Yeah, I do know. I happen to know for a fact that he's not away on business. He's in Chicago, looking for prospective parents for Bobby's friend, Anita.
Well, if that's true, I think it's great. I'm very proud of him. Alan's a very helpful person. He's always trying to help people out, and he's very selfless. I do find it rather hard to believe that he wouldn't tell me the real reason for his trip, though.
Well, he didn't. But guess what? I'm helping out, too.
No way. There's no way.
Yeah, I am.
What are you doing?
Legal advice for Bobby and Alan.
Scott, Alan wouldn't allow you to help him.
Sure he would. You know why? Because I'm the
Excuse me, Mr.
best
Baldwin.
lawyer in town.
You wish.
Hello.
Tracy Quartermain on the phone for you.
Oh, okay.
You better just toddle on over there because you wouldn't want to keep the Queen Mother waiting.
Yeah. I'm a little nervous right now.
You should be. Because from what I've observed, Tracy keeps you on a very tight choke chain.
Well, that's where you're wrong there, Buck. We happen to have a wonderful, open, loving, kind relationship. Unlike a certain previous relationship I had with a certain vixen.
I'm sure it's very unlike the relationship you had with that vixen in the bedroom.
Oh, the bedroom's the best part. Boy, that bedroom heats up. Tracy does things to me that I thought were unimaginable. But you know what? I know 2 other Quartermains that aren't really seeing any action at all.
Very untrue, Scott, because Alan and I have never been closer.
Yeah, that's why you know exactly where he is. Excuse me.
Oh, dear, that must be Colton. Hold on. Colton? Honey?
Oh, hey, Aunt Charlene.
Oh, good evening.
Oh, I
Good
saw your kitchen light still on.
I was just leaving. I'm going to stop by
You
the
know
station.
my friend Drago, don't you?
Enchanted, my dear. Adieu,
Thank you,
Charlene.
honey.
I'll see
Thank you.
later.
Call me if you
Bye.
hear anything, will
Nice
you?
to see you.
Okay.
Aunt Charlene, that guy really gives me the creeps.
Well, that shows you how much you know. That's my friend, honey.
Yeah, but he's kind of weird. He wants something or something.
He does not, and he is not. Besides that, he's Decker's friend, and Decker could use all the friends he can get right now.
Fine, if you say so.
What's wrong? Alan out of town?
He's in Chicago on business.
Gotten a little lonesome, have you?
No, not at all. In fact, Aunt Charlene, I'm using this time to make a very important decision, and I want your advice.
You want my advice?
Of course I want your advice. Who else is I mean, you are my closest family.
Well, let's just hope I'm up to it.
I'm sure you are. Now, it's about family and children. Do you think that, children bind a relationship and a family together?
Oh, I don't know about anybody else, but I found that to be true both times. Oh, I'll tell you. Now, it wasn't all easy, you know, between Colton and me, but Decker and me, either it was... But they are the light of my life. That answer your question?
No, not at all. That was not my question.
Oh. What was it?
All right. Do you think that if I had Alan's baby, that would cement our relationship.
Oh, darling, are you pregnant?
No, of course not.
Oh.
I just, well, I've just been doing a lot of thinking about it lately.
Well, that's nice.
You know, this is a very personal subject, Aunt Charlene, and I wasn't sure I would talk to anybody about it.
You mean anybody but Alan?
Oh, I haven't discussed it with him.
Well, why not? It would be Alan's child, wouldn't it?
Oh, right. Right. It's just, well, I'm not sure exactly how I feel about it, so before I talk to anybody, I need to decide.
Well, how do you feel about it?
Well, I think that having a baby would be the fulfillment of my role as a woman.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it would make my life as a woman complete.
I never thought about it that way. It would also just frazzle you to death and add a couple of inches to that tiny waistline of yours and put a little hitch in your get along. Honey, there's a lot to think about when you start having babies. It's not as easy as it looks.
I'm glad you said that.
Why?
Well, now that you mention all the problems involved, I am absolutely convinced that I simply must have a little baby.
I want you to look me straight in the eye and tell me that you are not selling out to Alan.
Which eye?
Oh.
I'm not selling out to Alan.
Are you playing games with me?
I wouldn't do that to you, Tracy. Come on, we have a pact, don't we?
Yes, well, some pacts are made to be broken, aren't they?
I wouldn't do that to you.
I know that you are helping Bobby and Alan with this adoption. Why are you doing it?
Because I'm playing both sides of the fence here. It's better for us.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
What do you mean, we'll see? You don't believe it?
It's time I stopped relying on you anyway. I have to take action myself, especially with Alan out of town.
What are you talking about? Anything needs to be done in ELQ, I can do it. Don't you believe that? What do you mean, What do you mean, you don't believe it?
Look what's happening at ELQ. The stock is plunging. Alan is losing control, and the stockholders know it. If I am ever going to take my rightful place at ELQ, it is now. I have to do it myself.
I just love it when you talk like that.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really do. Are we through talking business?
I just started.
I think you ought to reconsider.
What?
Your priorities. Come on, we haven't spent any real quality time together lately, have we,
I can't stop thinking about Ned.
Well, stop thinking about Ned and start thinking about me.
I have no choice.
Yeah, you do. You just got to relax a little bit.
He's so obsessed with finding Dawn.
And I am so obsessed with you, Tracy. You are driving me crazy.
Well, I can't sit around and wait for Ned to come to his senses. If he's not concerned about getting back into ELQ, then I'll just have to do it for him.